Now, I'm not happy that Battlefield decided to self-destruct over the past couple years, but I am glad to see Battlefield get out of the way as we're about to get our first taste of what might be a great replacement. Delta Force Hawk Ops might not be a Battlefield killer, but possibly it's a combination of a lot of FPS trends into one massive cross-platform near-future military shooter. With massive all-out warfare similar to Battlefield, single-player narrative operations brought back from the original, and a shiny new extraction mode, which some creators like Jack Braggs have already played, the new Delta Force is poised to garner a lot of attention from all corners of the FPS community. Now, while there have been some other big-name shooters come and go recently, I'm looking at you, Grayzone.
Stop! He's already dead!
Delta Force seems to offer a more traditional experience with more robust pillars of gameplay, wide-ranging customization, and sexy cutting-edge weapons. So while time will tell if Delta Force is legit or not, let's take a moment to discuss the 3 reasons why I, as a Battlefield player, am excited to see this game hit alpha this week and possibly take part myself. So hit subscribe for all things Battlefield and soon, possibly Delta Force. Now, let's get into it. Right off the bat, when I use the word scale to describe Delta Force, I'm not just talking about the huge Battlefield-style multiplayer matches, or the fact the game will combine vehicles and close-quarters infantry combat across massive environments. I'm also talking about how much depth, content, and customization this free-to-play title promises. Whether it's multiplayer across land, air, and sea, a remaster of the original single-player operations, or a reward system that offers helmets, chest rigs, weapons, and more, Delta Force seems to be looking to pack a punch for a free-to-play experience. Add in a 3-man extraction mode, customizable operators, and a checklist of iconic vehicles, and we're way beyond anything EA and DICE could ever dream of delivering. Now, personally, as a Battlefield player, I've been sorely missing out on the fun of customization. But as a fan of games like Ghost Recon, Delta Force seems to be poised to deliver the customization a lot of Battlefield players have been craving. Whether it's swapping the entire stock on your M4A1, replacing the pistol grip on your Spear battle rifle, or adding length to the barrel of your Vector, so far the weapon customization looks incredible and is something the game director said they're committed to during a Discord AMA. Expanding on that, its operators appear to be falling into a more traditional cosmetic skin type of system, and the game director recently said that the look and feel of the weapons and vehicles will be the team's priority. So all things considered, like the comments made from the insiders such as Stoda and Westy, along with official comments from the game director, Delta Force seems to be aiming for depth. Depth to its weapons, customization, gameplay selection, and in-game systems. Something I must say as a Battlefield fan sounds like a breath of fresh air. Delta Force is promising to deliver much more than its competitors within a free-to-play system, and I'm very excited to get immersed into its offering. Next up, as shallow as it sounds, I'm excited for an up-and-coming FPS to also challenge the status quo when it comes to appearances, both graphically and with its art direction. Because so far, whether it be the website, trailers, or gameplay, Delta Force looks great, a huge leap ahead of games like Insurgency or the brand new X-Defiant. Delta Force seems to care about its appearance, and that can be felt through its marketing, gameplay, and social media. While not a cutting-edge graphical experience, it's a rather solid showing for a free game packing so much. Throw in all the animations of things like leaning, vehicle systems, and realistic character models, and the game, which is running on Unreal 5, looks pretty damn good. Similar or perhaps better than something like World War III. Now, as much as graphics aren't everything, it's nice to see all angles of this game are getting covered, from its customization to its content offerings, and all the way down to its graphical appearance. And that brings me on to my last point. Now finally, the thing that actually got me interested in Delta Force in the first place is its commitment to cross-platform support all the way from PC down to mobile. I have a lot of friends who still play on console, so games like Ryzen or Tarkov have never really been an option for us. We've gravitated towards Battlefield, COD, and Insurgency that have a wider, more casual acceptance. Seeing an up-and-coming game commit to service all platforms with a focus on PC is incredibly refreshing, and to be able to play this sort of experience with my friends regardless of platform is a huge positive. Granted, mobile will most likely be kept separate from PC according to the game director. But across the board, Delta Force Hawk Ops is shaping up to be a real challenger to Battlefield and possibly games like Insurgency, Greyzone, Tarkov, and Warzone. With multiple gameplay pillars, deep customization, attention to the game's appearance, and a focus on cross-platform support, I'm genuinely excited for what could be a new big military FPS for the first time in years. Now, there's also a chance this game could crash and burn, but hey, if Battlefield can do it, then any game can crash and burn. But guys, drop those comments below, and for all things Battlefield, and soon maybe Delta Force, hit subscribe, and thank you guys for watching.